Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel. Oh, my goodness me. I have had a little procedure on my tummy. I had some more Aqualix, the stuff that went underneath my jaw to get rid of my double chin. I've had the same treatment on my tummy. And my goodness, my loves, my goodness, am I sore today? So I'm in baggy clothes just to have a little bit of respite today. A little bit of respite. Oh, yes. Well, my loves, today we've got a little bit of a treat because a little while ago, I think you'll remember me saying to you that I had trouble finding like extreme makeover girls, like any of the plastic surgery edition. For some reason, the home edition is really, really easy to find. No idea why. I mean, like, maybe people like home makeovers. I mean, I guess people do, don't they? Changing rooms. Shall I? Back on track, my loves. So we have an episode today, which is, I believe it's like a 2-in-1. This one goes all the way back to 2006. Can you remember 2006, my lovelies? In the scale of things, apart from bridal plastic, it's actually a little bit later than the other reality TV shows and the plastic surgery shows and the makeover shows that we have been looking at. In 2006, I was doing a little bit of a gap year between my high school and my college years. Now, I actually went to work at BHS during this time, which is where the iconic rant of "I'm never shopping in BHS again! Otherwise, disgusting save! I can't believe all this! You've mugged me, girls!" And it was a bit like, it was my like 4th day or something. That was great. Really loved working in retail, especially at Christmas. So, my loves, without further ado, I think what we're going to do is pop in my oorhanger. That means headphone. Actually, it doesn't at all. It actually means something else entirely. Pop them in. Oh, look at this. Yes. Oh, do you know, I still don't know if I like my hair slicked back or not. I can't tell if I look fashion or if I look a little bit ill. All right, my lovelies, let's watch Extreme Makeover. Do you have your beverage at the ready? I have Pepsi Max today. I've been trying to not drink as many energy drinks. That's a lie. I just haven't drunk them on camera. I've done them whilst editing. Extreme Makeover, episode 402? That can't be 402. That has to be like season 4, episode 2, right? Oh, this is a long intro. Hello. A blank screen, everybody. Oh, beautiful makeover, yes.
Tonight.
Oh,
My
my
Fair
goodness.
Lady Makeover. More extreme than any done before.
I would just love to be able to look at myself and see.
That is quite the shot you've given of this poor lady. We don't even know her yet, and you've already done her this dirty. My goodness, the volume, everything was really loud there. Why is it every single time we go on to like an extreme makeover episode or video, the presenter is always like, in the most extreme thing we've ever done to anyone ever? And it's like, but you said that every episode. Every episode now. I mean, we've only watched 2, so maybe not. But like, okay, right. Okay, they've asked this lovely lady who has braces on. She has braces and she has glasses on. She's just like at home eating breakfast. So like, I mean, who looks glamorous whilst doing all that? I can tell you 100% not me, not I, not ever.
A whole different person.
Micah longs to escape
Micah,
the small town,
okay.
sheltered
God,
world.
very
You're
loud.
better than any boy I've ever met.
A childhood
Oh!
accident shattered her looks and life.
I fell and broke the jawbone up here.
Oh my
So we
gosh.
assemble the most extreme.
Those 3 men that look exactly the same. So she's injured her jaw, or she broke her jaw in an accident, and it's caused this kind of like disconnect. Wow, okay, so once again, we are looking at someone who has to have like reconstructive surgery that's actually like medical rather than cosmetic extreme makeover as such. But because America can't get their act together with their healthcare, someone has to like almost win an opportunity to go on TV in order to fix it. I am not in the mood today, loves. No. How can you vote against universal healthcare? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Extreme team ever.
It's not like you're paying extra taxes. You already pay taxes. You pay so many taxes towards everything in America. Oh, ludicrous.
And we'll correct her vision.
It's a very technical
I
operation.
can't do this.
You can do it.
From the way Micah looks to the way she walks and talks.
Days.
Not styles.
They turn her little
She has to
world
relearn how to
into the
talk.
biggest and brightest. She hobnobs with stars
That's it. That's what I want to hit.
and
Hobnobs
becomes
with
the toast of the
stars.
town.
Celebrity. Woohoo!
Even they can't believe their eyes, and neither will you.
Imagine standing in front of everyone and they're like, whoa, yes, like that close to your face. I would be completely unhinged. My psyche would leave the building via the fire escape. Right up there, into the ceiling we go.
I'm so proud of you.
And Chris Wisely has lost more than his leg.
Oh my
You go from
goodness.
having a paycheck and supporting your family to nothing.
A motorcycle accident robbed him of his livelihood.
I can't provide. And
Dr. Dubrow will come on and be like, what you need is a lovely brow lift and everything will be fine. Yeah, you are the gander girls.
don't feel like you're a man.
and his life.
I'm in pain most of the time. It's tough. It's really tough.
We give him an extreme bionic leg
I can't believe it. Amazing.
Extreme.
and get his life back on course.
Same thing I've just said. It's like, this should be universally covered. Like, you shouldn't have to win an opportunity to go on a TV show to get, like, a prosthetic limb to give you a quality of life back. It just seems wild to me. Absolutely unhinged. Absolutely unhinged.
Miracle can restore what
A
fate
miracle?
stole from them.
Don't call it a miracle.
Only an extreme makeover.
Oh my God, miracles do happen.
I hate the way that they're kind of like... This one is the most dramatic one we've watched so far. This one I'm having so many visceral, immediate emotions to. Getting corrective surgery and corrective procedures done in order to improve your quality of life should in no way be classified as a miracle. Do you know why things are called miracles, sis? Because they never happen, that's why. Oh, all right then, come on then. Oh, the swan wishes. Howard Schultz. There he is with a lipo wand.
This is Micah Snodderly. And when I meet new people, I'd like to put in a bag or hide behind a box.
Okay, well, I had like 8 pixels there. I couldn't see anything. So it was July 17th, 2005. And she wants to introduce herself with a bag on her head to new people. I can't even begin to imagine the level of mindset you have to be in for that to be like the way that you live. I'm not sure if I'm armed with the correct language in order to describe my feelings accurately in this kind of a show context. So please give me the benefit of the doubt if I do say something that I don't necessarily mean, because this feels like it's going to be a lot to watch. I feel like already I'm getting like tingles everywhere. I don't know. It's going to be a lot, isn't it? Oh dear.
Indeed. Micah has spent much of her life in hiding.
Okay, watch your step. All right.
At 30, she still lives at home,
30.
hidden in
Oh.
the secluded farmland of rural Tennessee.
Well, I've never been away from home.
they need to say secluded?
My closest friends are my animals. You're
Oh.
better than any breed
Oh.
I've ever met.
Micah grew up a normal, pretty child with a beautiful family
One of my brothers, he's a model.
and a bright
Goodness.
future.
Jawline.
But then a freak accident changed everything.
I was about 7 years old. I fell and hit the nightstand and my front teeth came out. The doctor didn't realize it was actually broke, the jaw, because he didn't do x-rays. But the bones inside grew crooked. So that's when I really developed the overbite, the teeth right here. Like everybody
Medical
has
neglect.
flaws, but everybody can use makeup and everything. But my flaws, I can't cover up.
If I'd been hit in the
Micah. Oh, that's a lot, isn't it? So in a freak accident, she ended up losing her front teeth, and the jaw had been completely broken, but the doctors at the time were just like, yeah, your teeth happens all the time, girls. So medical negligence should really be a thing here, right? No? Am I insane to suggest such a thing? I think my issue is when I watch some of these shows, I get quite emotive and no, you don't necessarily say the best words when you're quite emotive, because like it is quite an emotional journey, this whole idea of an extreme makeover, rather than it just being like corrective jaw surgery. Do you know what I mean? Oh, all right then, come on. Michael Snodderly.
face and the stomach as many times as she had. I can't tell you that I keep fighting the way she does.
What a lovely pumpkin.
It's very tough for me to eat. I can only chew my food with 4 teeth.
The bones from her
4
teeth
teeth.
is pushing up into her sinus cavity. It's painful. There could be a serious medical condition come from this.
My jaw has been locking up. It's causing me problems through here. I would like it to be moved forward. Without glasses or contacts, I'm legally blind. I would just love to be able to look at myself and see a whole different person, to where I'd be able to smile and look normal.
I'm afraid people perceive her as being, I guess, I don't know any other way to put this, as a freak.
Oh, you can tell that mother really, really cares about her, because like she's quite visibly quite upset about this. But I still truly believe that this is like medical negligence that didn't do further investigation as to like what had actually happened in her jaw as a child. Oh, this is a lot. This is a lot.
We had
Oh,
people
feed
that
the-
thought
I
that
thought it was
Micah
gonna be
was not as
chickens.
smart as they were. Truth is, Micah is above average in intelligence.
We're going to go over axioms today in algebra. I've been made fun of from elementary all the way to high school.
Not only did students make fun of Micah,
God, aren't kids
but there
hateful?
was a teacher that actually made her stand up in front of a group of 60 kids and told them that they didn't want to be like Micah.
And it just burned a hole right through me.
That teacher needs to get immediately in the bin. Immediately in the bin. But in the bin, girls, in the bin. Imagine being a teacher. So what you are doing is you are shaping the minds of the youth. And you are using one youth in your class as an example of, like, hatred. As almost as, like, a barometer on, like, nobody wants to be like this. Don't be like Micah. That is absolutely disgusting. Can you imagine? I know I have some teachers here in the audience because we talk sometimes. Can you imagine being a teacher and ever trying to use a student who's had a battle like Micah's as an example in your classroom? Would you ever? Like, what are you thinking about? Insane!
She's basically stays at the house and keeps herself busy here.
Makes me like a happy little tree.
She's always been kind of a loner. I think it's sad.
Oh, everyone seems to care about Micah so far.
Micah
which is
dreams
lovely.
of escaping her sheltered world.
I really do believe it's time for me to move on with my life. I want to have the self-confidence that I really need to survive.
What is this music?
I want
Upswing
to be
guitar.
pretty.
Everyone deserves to feel pretty.
Micah
Everyone.
loved to go to a city like New York and walk up and down Fifth Avenue to be the center of attention for one time in her life.
I watched the movie My Fair Lady,
Aww.
and I want to be able to speak better. Red carpet, glamorous, diamonds. I want to be the girl that all the guys are turning their heads at.
Impossible?
No!
Maybe not. Micah doesn't realize it, but she's about to be transported to places and possibilities
Back in time on
she's
this
only
ride.
dreamt about.
What a hateful ride that is. Oh, dressage?
Valley Fair in Knoxville. And because this is a fair, it seems only fair that we choose a My Fair family. Is there a Snotterly family in the crowd?
Aya! The camera's pointing at us, but aya!
Let's give them a round of applause.
What is this? I've never been to anything. I'm guessing this is a... Is this a rodeo? Is this actually a rodeo? Am I looking at a rodeo right now? I've never been to anything like this where, like, you sit down and, like, you get called down to, like, the dressage quarter of the horse. I'm not sure. And be like, come on down, girls. Only the price is right. So, like, ooh.
Now, in this family, who's Micah?
I am.
Congratulations, Micah. You are going to be transformed into the fairest lady of them all because you have just been chosen for an extreme makeover.
Goosebumps. Giant pimply goose. Oh my god. I hate that this has to happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, so let me say a few things, shall we first? Shall we say a few things from Luxeria? I truly believe that she's 30 here. She should have already had this on, you know, a healthcare system. Something should have already been put in place so that they can tackle the problems that her jaw is clearly having over the course of years. But instead of having to go win the opportunity to go on TV and, like, sell your story as, like, my story is so bad, please, like, dear wonderful plastic surgeons in Beverly Hills, please come fix me. I don't think that should have to happen. But I can't also lie and say that I'm so thankful that she's getting this opportunity because what we saw with Katie was life-changing. Oh. Ow.
It's going to be an experience of a lifetime. One that I've always thought she deserved, but I never thought it would happen.
She is getting her opportunity to be normal. We're so grateful.
Oh, dear. Oh, goodness. This is a bit much, isn't it?
Micah,
I hate the idea of having, like, medical treatment, but a huge part of that medical treatment is luck. That seems insane.
your butler, and this is your limo.
Oh, what's all this? Who? Oh.
Micah's
Goodbye,
life of
family.
hiding
Off to the
is
swan.
over. She wants the life that was stolen from her. And so, too, Chris Wisely.
I grew up on the beach, and I grew up...
Okay, Okay, we're having two stories at the same time. All right, that was very strange. What did we just see? She's just like whisked away in a limousine from the rodeo directly to the hospital, apparently, or to like the hotel. All right, okay, extreme makeover. We haven't seen all this in it before, so that's kind of interesting. Did you expect any of this today, my loves? I absolutely did not. Okay, so now we meet Chris.
Surfing every day of my life.
A surfer.
Sailor. Master boat mechanic.
It's funny when you look through a yearbook and we always were active.
That is,
My dad was in
until
the
that
Navy.
life,
Merchant
his
Navy.
looks and his livelihood were suddenly taken from him by a tragic accident.
I was on my motorcycle and I got run over from a car going about 70, 75 miles an hour. Instantly changed my life.
Surely that breaks the speed limit, no? Can you not, like, sue them for medical damages? I mean, if they have nothing, maybe that doesn't even matter that you can't really sue them. Wow! All right, sis.
I remember the impact, the sounds, the smells, and when I landed on the ground, I saw my foot land right next to my head seconds later, and I knew I was in trouble. Even though it's been over a year to the touch, it still sends shooting pains all the way through my body.
A year? Has it only been a year? Wow. So the body needs actually quite a long time to recover from big things that happen to it, if you can consider any sort of surgery as trauma. So when I get my facial feminization surgery, it's about a year to 18 months before things really start to be normal, quote unquote. So like sensations in the body are going to be problematic for Chris for a little while. So an incident like this happening and it's only been a year is still really quite fresh, I think. Let me know what you think. Wow.
I lost my leg, but I lost my job. It was a tough time.
Oh, Chris, I'm so sorry that this has
Got a
happened to you.
prosthetic leg that didn't fit well and it hurt every step. It's pain. Every time my knee hits the ground, it's painful.
For Chris, if walking is torturous, working is impossible.
So is
After
this...
all, you need sea legs to fix boats.
Since the accident...
So earlier I said about like the fact that this should be, you know, like a universal coverage. I wonder if like if there is such a thing as universal coverage for this kind of an incident, if they only give you like a generic part for your body and it's not like specifically formed to you to make your life more comfortable as an individual, or whether it's just, you know, like generic limb attachment. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know any other way to say that apart from that, but that sounds quite offensive, but I don't mean it like that. I mean it in the terms of like, it's not a one, like, limbs like this, like prosthetic limbs, are not a one size fit all. They should be like custom made for each individual. So maybe from that sort of a sense, no, I still can't get on board with it. It should be available. Like custom limbs should be made. Custom limbs should be made available from bloody universal healthcare. Absolutely.
I can't climb in and out of boats. You know, you got to get down on the ground. You got to jump off the docks into the boat, climb out of the boat, back up on the docks. I just can't do that. You go from having a paycheck and a living and supporting your family and to nothing, to absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
It's a very scary time in my life.
And you know what's the most scary thing is? That can happen to any one of us. Any one of us can be at the mercy of some absolute nutter behind the wheel of something, and our lives can immediately change irreversibly forever. That is actually quite scary. I'm surprised that we allow so many people to drive as we do, because they are literally like 2-ton death machines.
When I look in the mirror, it seems like I've aged 10 years in a year. My whole face is just drooped,
time for a brow lift.
Put on 60 pounds. And look at this stomach.
Yeah, if you can't exercise.
All because of this, right here. I know there's more than just this missing. It's taken away many things in my life.
Well, I know the intimate part of our relationship is hard for Chris.
Why do they always talk about this? Why do they always be like, and how's your intercourse going, madam? I don't know. Maybe the general viewers are more like interested in illicit adult relations than I am, because I couldn't care less. We've got enough of a storyline already.
All Chris wants is what he had: normalcy.
I'd like to be able to walk and not feel pain for one day in my life.
He's told us multiple times that as he's walking, he feels pain. I wonder if production were like, can we get you walking across a rocky beach? Just for, you know, to show the people at home how painful it is. Like, that feels really nefarious.
And not feel pain. I'd like life as good as before.
Walk next to these surfers and longingly look at them.
What could you have than life itself?
Hateful.
It's hot out, isn't it?
So we decided to give Chris back what he lost.
We decided.
And what better place than the Florida beach?
Look at the guys wakeboarding. Wish I could still do it. Remember when? Whoa, look at that guy.
Chris doesn't realize these
Incredible.
kids are actually professional wakeboarders, putting on a show just for him.
That's amazing.
Well, isn't that not a bit like rub it in your face? I don't know.
Because they're bringing an invitation to another show.
You ain't chosen for Extreme Makeover!
I did not understand a word that lady said. Extreme makeover! Okay, all right. I think I gathered there's an extreme makeover. A makeover that might be extreme. Oh, that's sweet.
This is for real? It's a bright spot after something really tragic in my life.
Oh my God, miracles soon happen.
Amazing.
I don't like that phrasing. I mean, I guess it's very impressive that this can happen. I just don't like the phrase miracle because it kind of sets an example that, like, everyone wishes for a miracle. Every single person who's watching this video, every single one, including me, has had a moment in your life where you're like, I wish that something would happen. I wish that something really integrally important that I need to get over now, or like, I don't know, win the lottery, get this opportunity, get this job, get this, I don't know, whatever it is. And it's like, miracles don't happen for like 99.9% of those wishes, shall we say. So the idea that they're framing this as like a miracle we have decided to give to this man is very self-indulgent on the show's behalf, and it should just be widely available to everyone who needs it. Is that his
One person lost,
limb?
another hiding, each hoping to get back what was stolen from them with an extreme makeover miracle.
Gosh, okay, come on then. Ooh, the darkness is back, girls. The void. Hello.
This is where Micah lived just a few days ago. A secluded farm nestled near the Smoky
Before we
Mountains.
stole her in a limousine.
Today, Beverly Hills.
Wow.
What did I say? Beverly Hills,
I'm
go.
gonna be staying here.
And
that's
the
quite
first
nice.
expert of her super extreme team,
Micah.
Lawrence Zarian.
As if the word extreme isn't enough. The super extreme team. The super extreme X2 super extreme mega giga lady team.
I feel in some ways like I am Henry Higgins,
Fashion
teaching
guy.
Eliza Doolittle how to become my fair lady. I'm your personal stylist, and welcome to the Extreme Makeover Mansion.
Welcome to the cult of vampires.
Oh, this is just too unreal.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, she's
I'm
very
living like a
sweet, isn't
princess.
she?
Miss Micah Snotterly will be walking down the red carpet.
To walk that walk,
Hi, Micah.
The
the
White
next
House?
member of Micah's
No?
extreme team.
Hi,
Glove.
I'm Amanda Wyckoff. I'm your etiquette instructor.
Etiquette instructor. I'm here to sell your house. Amanda
The
Wyckoff.
challenge is going to be her confidence. Her
Etiquette.
confidence has got to
Okay.
shoot through the roof. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to start out with posture. If you stand up, you're going to come off as more confident and you're going to demand respect.
Shoulders
Take your
back.
shoulders, pick them all the way up to your ears, all the way back, and all the way down. Tail, tuck it all the way out. Micah is very nervous. She's not graceful, but we can change that. For our next exercise, I would like to know if you've ever walked in heels before.
Yes, but it's never been a good experience.
Pick up your feet, don't shuffle. Chin up, toes pointing forward. Less robot-like.
Do you know, I actually love heels, and I truly believe that everyone should be able to walk in a pair of heels, because not only does it teach you balance, it teaches you a little level of elegance that you don't need to use all the time, but when you want something, and to be a little bit more elegant and poised, to really show a room of people you know what you're talking about, goes so far. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. You could be in construction if you have to go with a meeting with the project managers, and you just walk in poised, elegant, and that little bit like, yes, I know what I'm talking about. Yes, I do the figures. Yes, fiscal responsibility. Gout. And you can just win over anyone. Win over absolutely anyone. You don't have to have it. I just think it's one of those things that can be quite empowering if you like that sort of thing.
Okay, chin up.
I can't do this.
You can do it. I anticipated that it was going to be pretty bad, and it
Oh,
was
the audio
just a
is
little
so
bit
out of
worse
sync.
than I thought it was going to be.
Wow.
But if we work together over and over again, she'll get it.
The extreme team and Micah have lots of hard work ahead, but nothing
God, yeah.
compared to the challenge facing Chris Wisely.
They're going to put him in heels.
Hi, I'm Chris. How are you?
Well, come on in.
Oh,
Welcome
they get to
our
live
new
together.
Okay, look at this place.
journey. Isn't it beautiful?
That's
I had no idea.
As Micah takes her first tentative steps to becoming more social, Chris begins his medical journey.
Wait, So they live together in this house. Does that mean that they get to like provide like nice support for each other? Because that's quite endearing. Though I do believe that professionals should also be doing that instead. But I do actually think that it's one of those things where if you go through this big life-changing opportunity with someone with you, it is kind of like a lifelong bonding experience to be able to be like, oh, we did that together and we're on the same team and we've won, girls. Like, that's quite sweet. It is quite bizarre at the same time, but it is quite sweet, I think. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Slat! I'm off the deep end today, girls. Completely off the deep end.
Where are you coming in from?
Tucson, Florida.
Okay.
It's a long ride.
Good. It's a long walk, huh?
Yeah, it's a long walk.
With Chris, plastic surgery can only do so much. The real makeover will come when he can walk again.
Oh, and what was that? An authority on plastic surgery for ethnic skin types. Interesting. Is that the first time we've ever heard a clause like that? I mean, like, do I have a problem with that sentence? I'm not sure I do. I mean, I'm a white person, so I can't really speak with any authority on sort of like ethnic skin types. But the idea that they've actually put that in a show in 2006 does give me a little bit of confidence. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. They could have not said anything, which is great that they did.
With Chris, plastic surgery can only do so much. The real makeover will come when he can walk again.
Since the accident, I feel like I've aged quickly.
A lot of people will hold the stress in different body parts. That's quite common. We see almost accelerated signs of aging in somebody who's carried a lot of stress. Chris, I think we can take years off your appearance by lifting your forehead, lifting your brow,
a brow lift,
some mid-face work. Maybe get your cheek in a better position, you know? Okay. Kind of, it'll soften this fold here.
The surgeries I had on my legs were very painful and something I never want to endure again.
But it's not very painful because all this is skin. You know, we're very superficial. It's not like deep.
Do you think you can make me look younger and do something with this?
I think we can kind of erase all that previous pain you've gone through.
I'll make you all proud.
Good.
Oh, I'm not sure about the word erase there. I don't know if the idea we can erase all that previous pain you've gone through. I don't think surgery is possible to do that. I think surgery gives you the tools to be able to make steps in your journey, shall we say, but it won't erase everything and start you back from scratch. That's not what plastic surgery does. That's not what cosmetic surgery does. That's, even by a stretch of that, that's not what reconstructive surgery does. You can never really set things back to zero. You can just change the trajectory of the course that you're on, if you know what I mean. Interesting. I mean, it was 2006, so... Hemst.
Make us proud.
Meanwhile, Micah has traveled down the coast to renowned Long Beach Memorial Medical Center.
How are you? I'm Dr. Siligi.
We have invited a world-famous jaw surgeon to join her extreme team.
Is this the same one?
Once we get her
Tim
face
Saleji.
back
Is it
in
the same one? It's the same one!
Give her a wonderful smile. She's just going to have a new
disco, techno, disco.
What we need to do is literally separate your upper jaw from your skull. Once it's separated, we can bring it down and then place it in its new position and hold it there with some titanium plates and screws.
Wow.
Then we're going to do a procedure where we make two incisions, one on each side of your lower jaw, and then we're going to be able to pull it forward so it moves into the correct position.
Wow.
All of the surgery needs to be done from the inside of your mouth.
Yes.
Okay.
No incisions on the outside of your face at all. Micah, I want you to meet Dr. Relly.
That is absolutely incredible. I think I said this during the Extreme Makeover with Katie. I think it is absolutely incredible that we can even do these things as like, and this wasn't as long ago as the other stuff we watched. This is more like 15 years ago. The very fact that surgeons are capable of doing these surgeries to correct things is absolutely astronomically wonderful. 150 years ago, absolutely no hope at all of any sort of like surgery for this. Nowadays, actually quite possible.
Eyes for you today.
So here's what you look like now, and this is what you'll
look at that
like
laptop
after the surgery.
Wait, what?
Of your face at all.
Oh, I've gone back too far.
Meet Dr. Relly. He's got a big surprise for you today.
So here's what you look like now, and this is what you'll look like after the surgery. What do you think?
Wow.
I just didn't realize my profile actually looked that bad.
He had a little bit of a breakdown, and it was mainly because the realization setting in that now I can really see how much better I can look.
Now my dreams will actually come true, whereas this is gone.
Better?
A My Fair Lady transformation. Surgical.
Take one French fry.
And social.
Bring it into your mouth straight in, okay? Not at the side.
When somebody is criticizing you for something that you have been grown up doing, it makes you feel kind of awkward.
Yes.
I think I have to just stand over her and say, okay, this is how it goes. And I actually hold her hands and do that. I think that she kind of needs that because it's so unfamiliar to her.
Oh, not sure how I feel about that at all. Remember, this is a 30-year-old woman, so lead by example, sis. I don't like the idea of like standing over an adult and being like, it's like this. Like, I don't know. No. But also, do you need etiquette for eating steak and chips? Like, steak and chips is a pretty like average dish here in the UK. If you were going to, let's say, a Michelin star restaurant and you have 6 or 7 courses of tiny little things and you have specific cutleries for each of those dishes, then I think, you know, a level of poise and a level of etiquette is necessary. Steak and chips, I don't think, sis.
Today we're going to go over conversation skills. Number 1, think before you speak. Say what you mean and mean what you say.
And Micah does say exactly what she means.
Sorry. What?
Your stomach is growing.
That's incredibly rude to me.
Just hit her.
That. I know my stomach's growling, but you're not supposed to point it out.
Oh.
I'm hungry.
As Micah learns manners, Chris needs to build muscle to support his new leg.
I'm not sure how I feel about this whole like learning manners section. Like, why have they gone? So why have we only seen this for this lady from Knoxville, Tennessee? Why have we only seen it for her? Why whenced? Is this a little bit of like classism by any chance, do we think? Do we posterior? That's not the word. Do we posturize? That's also not the word. Do we percolate the idea that this might be classism at work by any chance? Hemst.
Really would like to get some strength back in my legs, especially the one that's missing.
Chris needs to take some weight off. He needs to get his whole body in shape.
Champion.
He needs to strengthen that leg. So for your problematic leg,
just like Jeffree Star.
25 inches.
Wow.
On your other leg.
Okay. I just don't feel like I can do much with my legs anymore. I can't squat down. I can't do anything. I just need that strength back.
Okay. Let's go try this stationary bike. What's bothering you?
It's my leg. It hurts. The leg gets packed in there. It gets deformed. It just doesn't feel good when I pedal. It hurts, you know.
Well, let's get you off this bike. Let's do some resistance training.
What was the point? What was the point? What was the point in that?
Very intricate surgery begins.
So we're making our incision now into the upper lip, right down to her upper jawbone. There, we've actually separated the upper jaw from the skull.
Dr. Silligy holds Micah's jaw entirely in the palm of his hand.
We're now wiring her jaws together.
What was that? What was that transition there? Did they really need to add that in, little like twirling lady on the game? Like, that was very strange. Why did they need that? But also, they love saying this. They said it with Katie. They were like, holds her jawbone in the palm of his hand. Like it's a magic circus trick. Oh, illusions go. This is like a complex surgery that should be respected. I don't think that being able to say things like, he holds the palm of her jaw in his palm of his gout. I ruined that sentence, but you get the idea. The problem that I have with a lot of these shows is the narration and the narrator and the presenter, because they're there purely to just drive up the drama. It's already pretty intense what she's going through. Do we need to have this like X factor, X drama like added on top? It's gout.
So we can use the lower jaw as our frame of reference for positioning the upper jaw.
Goodness me,
We have the upper jaw in its new position, and we've loosened up the lower jaw so that we can move it to make her teeth match and to give her good projection of her chin. Okay. So that's where she was before surgery. That's where she is now.
Wow.
Micah?
Gosh, it is amazing.
Open your eyes, honey. Are you feeling any pain?
Plastic surgery with Dr. Griffin.
Christopher's main issue, because of the accident that he had.
The pacing of this show is very, very strange. We were just about to see, like, Micah's results and, like, hear her speak for the first time after her surgery. And they were like, immediately go to commercial break. Now we're going to another plastic surgeon. And it's like, all right, the pacing is very strange, but let's continue.
I mean, it just really took its toll on him, really in the mid-face. So I think if I can get his mid-face rejuvenated, particularly his brow, I think we'll hit a home run on him.
So we're definitely having a brow lift.
So then we're going to do a selection of his chest and abdomen. Since this is very fibrous tissue, we're going to melt it first with ultrasonic energy and then remove it. and it also helps tighten the skin up, which is nice.
Later, Chris will receive a hair transplant from Dr. Craig
A hair transplant?
and
Amazing.
repositioning from Dr. Ari Rosenblatt.
Lip
Actually doing
repositioning.
all the things that we just finished is going to help his self-esteem, and it will go a long way to help him restore his sense of manhood.
Oh, that looks very uncouth. But, so they're not doing the surgeries at the same time. They said later on he'll be getting a hair transplant and a lip repositioning? I've never heard of this, so I'll be interested to learn a little bit more about that. I don't feel like that was the most over-the-top transformation, I must admit. In terms of like the scale of surgery we have seen so far throughout these shows before, it sounded like he had lipo on the front of his body and a brow lift. You know, when we watch The Swan and someone gets 21 procedures, that's a lot. It's quite different, isn't it, there? I mean, like, can you get a brow lift? Is it advised to get a brow lift and lipo in the same day? I sort of don't feel like it is. Surely you'd need to go to like different doctors for different specialisms, no? Maybe you don't. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm used to going to different doctors for different specialisms and that's it.
As Chris begins his recovery in L.A.,
Hey, Micah.
Right,
Micah
Micah
gets
now.
a first peek at her new face, though her jaw is still wired shut.
How you doing? Not too good, huh? Have you been able to eat and drink?
Oh.
No? How would you like to take a look and see how things look?
For most patients, bandages off is a thrilling
swelling.
moment.
Swollen.
What do you think?
But the lady Micah beholds is not very fair.
You're pretty swollen. Remember that. The swelling's going to go down. Do you have any questions?
Oh.
Micah's depression has worsened.
I saw her come in last night. She was, you know, she just wanted to get to bed and lay down, leave me alone. Just worried about her. You know, she needs to eat and keep her strength up.
Micah!
Dr. Silligy intervenes.
How's it going?
Intervenes.
I think Micah's really going through an emotional experience.
Yeah,
right
so
now.
where is the
She
therapy?
has
Where's
real
the
typical,
love?
"Should
Where's
I
the
have gone
family?"
through with this? Is it all worthwhile?
Exactly.
We gotta have a little talk. I know you're upset. I know you're away from home. I know this is a hard procedure, okay? But it's time for you to start cleaning yourself up. I need you to drink. I need you.
Time for you to get better. Come on, get better now. Enough of all this. Get better.
That's not going to help her. She needs support. Clearly, this woman needs support. Clear as day. This woman needs support. She needs friends. She needs loving people around her. She needs, like, familiar faces. Familiar faces, clearly. Oh, how can they be like this sheltered girl from nowhere that needs etiquette is going for all this transformation? We're not going to give her any love or any attention or any of her familiar families or friends or items around her. No. How can you do that?
Lying here in the bed feeling sorry for yourself isn't going to do you any good.
This also not going to fix her by being told
but
that.
I think going through this alone.
Do you know what? I hate the phrase tough love. There's no such thing. There is no such thing as tough love. Do you think in nature, parents give their children tough love? No, it's love, sis. It's like alternative medicine. It's not medicine, is it?
I think she's really going to have some survival tools that she hasn't had before.
Oh, God.
With her jaw clamped shut, Dr. Silligy whips up the perfect entree.
Do you want to know what's for dinner?
Soup.
Applesauce. Now try and kind of put that way back in your mouth. Do you see how to do that, Chris?
What is this?
Make sure she does it, okay?
I sure will.
Also,
All right,
this
honey.
is a...
I'll see you
Why
soon,
are you giving
okay?
him responsibilities? He's also going through his own transformation. Very weird. All right. My earlier thing of being like, they can support each other through redacted and retracted, sis, because they should have professionals on hand to make sure that this is absolutely possible at all times. Like, clearly, they both need a bit of caring, and they both need maybe, like, a live-in carer at the moment. This is a bit much, isn't it?
All right, take care.
Take care, bye. I'm off.
Micah will have a better day tomorrow. And for Chris,
Good night, Micah.
the morning could bring a miracle that would change the
Where is
course
that?
of his life. One of the world's most advanced bionic legs.
Hey, hi, Chris.
Oh.
I'm Keith.
Hi, doctor. Nice to meet you.
Doctor, no. Just call me Keith.
Oh, is that his...
This is the beginning for Chris.
The prosthesis should not hurt, so we have to resolve those problems for him.
That's not good. I've been a real skeptic as far as the legs go. None of them have fit. I've gone through just hell.
Well, this is all important information because
the audio
we
is
have
so
to
out of sync.
Build it for superhuman.
Literally,
right,
a high-tech body parts
I
shop.
have some components laid out, which are going to be the innards of your leg.
Wow. Look at that.
So we have prosthetic feet, and this is the replacement of your bones in your leg.
Wow.
It's very strong, and these are all in titanium to give you the maximum strength, along with the lightest weight.
I'm about ready to cry.
Wow.
It
What an
is a dream come
experience.
true. Just to have some kind of normalcy back in my life, plus more. Something I would have never expected to ever happen to me. It's not been that way in my life, ever. It's always been uphill climb.
See you in a couple days.
Gosh. Wow. What's happening? Ow.
Though the technology is space age, the crafting is old world. A sci-fi Geppetto's workshop. 3 days later, the first fitting.
Okay. You just take your leg, bend your knee.
What's the T?
And just let it shake in before you stand up. Shake it in. And
imagine if he's like, I hate it.
Let's just take a couple of steps and see what happens. Come up towards me.
Okay. Yeah,
there you go. Okay?
Now, the more I'm walking on it, the more I feel it at the bottom like that. Is that normal?
No.
Also, I feel that I can't bend.
Right.
I'm pretty scared. It's nowhere close. I mean, there's no way I could go to work with this or run or do anything like that. Not the way it is right now. It feels like it's tearing my skin. You know, it's same old so far. You know.
Oh, gosh. Just so you know, right then, I have resynchronized the audio. I swear I'm literally doing this whole production thing by myself. I've managed to delay the audio slightly so that it matches back with the video. So, let's continue, shall we?
And the world he loves. And Micah gets the star treatment.
Right here on the cheek, okay?
Okay.
No, oh, I hate that. Absolutely hate that. God, even 15 years ago. Consensus. I don't like the idea of being like, kiss me on the kiss me on the cheek, and then being like that's rude. The power dynamics, sis. I don't appreciate that at all. Oh no, absolutely not. Who was that man? I don't know who that man is. No.
Micah's My Fair Lady makeover continues with the voice coach to the stars.
I'm David Corey, and I am going to teach.
Everyone in Beverly Hills looks like this man. Everyone we've seen so far is just like generic brown hair, plastic. And I kind of love it. Kind of love it in a weird way.
You techniques to get your voice to
wow.
match your new look.
Even she looks even
transform her voice.
You
have
celebrity
no
vocal
idea
coach.
what this woman is going to sound like. She has no idea. What I want you to do is
wonder what you could do with my voice.
It.
This is very important to me to learn how to speak appropriately. Stays.
Not styles. Where are you from?
I was always the one that was like a wallflower and just hid in the corners and allowed others to speak for me. If I learn how to sound authoritative, I think it's going to help my life out a lot.
I don't know here. Okay, so I actually like personality, and I believe that a lot of people's accents hold a lot of personality in the way that they speak and the way that they express themselves and the way that they can just command language. I know that it's like we kind of see certain accents as being like, well, there's been polls, hasn't there? Let's be honest. There's been polls and people being like, oh, this region has the most friendliest accent. This region has the most dumb sounding accent, stuff like that. But when it comes to actually being like a likable person, the way that you speak and the way that you enunciate and the kind of fun words you pop in and out of your language make you more endearing, I think. They give you a personality. They give you life. Not everyone has to speak like a BBC regional news anchor like I do, which is why I sometimes just scream counts because I'm not ordinary, even though my voice is very ordinary.
Beautiful. I'm really impressed with how well you did for your first lesson.
Okay. As Micah learns to talk, Chris desperately hopes to walk.
You ready?
Okay.
Oh, is this the second fitting?
So are you ready to walk?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Come on a little bit here. Stop there.
Oh, wow. Look at that. That's like an ankle.
That's the right thing. Yeah, and it walks better, too.
I like this foot.
A journey begins.
Is it better?
Wow.
To the life Chris once enjoyed.
It moves, it motates.
Doesn't hurt.
But we have even more.
What do you got there?
Well, remember I said...
A flipper girl.
Well, this is it.
Oh, my God.
A sea leg.
I've hit the lottery.
sea leg?
I really have. This is amazing.
And diving lessons.
I can't believe it. I've wanted to get certified since I've been 8 years old.
That's actually very, very thoughtful, I think. The idea that maybe he won't be able to surf like he used to, but at least he can still enjoy the ocean in some way or another. That is a wonderful little lifeline to extend to someone in this position. When life hits you with these life-changing moments and these life-changing things, whether they are good or bad, I think it is really important to sort of try and manifest a way that is still taking your passions and just altering them slightly so that they still fit with your quality of life. Do you know what I mean? Because that feels like a really thoughtful gift, actually, from production, which is something you'll never hear me say for anything, ever. I feel like that was actually quite lovely. What do you guys think?
One dream or one thing I wasn't going to be able to do. And, and here, you can.
Incredible.
And when I used the flippers for the first time, it was like, oh, I'm back. That feeling, you know, of going through that meant a lot to me. I can feel that.
Are they putting submarine noises over here?
All the time, and I feel
maybe not.
My manhood, and I'll get my jobs back. Everything's coming back to me full scale. And it's a miracle to me.
Now another miracle.
Twinkle,
Micah.
twinkle.
Hello, Dr. Robert Maloney. Without her glasses, Micah is
the same
truly
man.
blind, and regular LASIK surgery just can't help her. Micah, I've got great news for you. You are a candidate for the implantable contact lens.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
The
Implantable contact lenses? What?
contacts are a first time ever for Extreme Makeover.
LASIK, it turns out, doesn't work terribly well for high levels of nearsightedness. So we use this instead of LASIK because the results are better. Oh, and Micah, look at the bright light. That's it. There's more risk in contact lens implant surgery than LASIK because we're going inside the eye.
Yes.
The implant we're going to put in Micah is tiny. It's about the size of Abraham Lincoln's head on a penny, but that will correct her vision and help her see well forever.
Ow!
I have to make a tiny incision in Micah's eye. Put this lens in place.
Oh!
Clip it onto the colored part of her eye.
Oh my
goodness. And then close up the incision with sutures that are much smaller than your eyelashes. Okay, Micah, we are done. Everything went perfectly. Micah, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Let's get these patches off. How was last night?
It's not bad.
That looks much better.
Can I open?
Get rid of those. Yeah, go ahead and open your eyes and take a look around.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, I can see.
You're not blurred?
I'm not blurry at all. Oh my gosh, I can see.
Let's check your vision. I'm going to go for 20/20 vision. See if you can read that.
APEOTF?
Micah, you are seeing 20/20. You went from being as legally blind as anybody gets to 20/20 in less than a day.
Holy cow. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I have never heard of contact lens implants, ever, across all of these things. The only time I have heard about it, and not for this, is when the colour-changing eye thing, and we all know how that, bright ocular, we all know how that went. I've got a video on it, sis. It's one of my most watched on my channel if you want to check that out, because that is nuts from start to finish. This, I have never heard of for, like, actually improving vision? Is this done now? I swear, like, even now I don't hear about any of this. 15 years later, I still don't hear about it. Wow, okay, all right, okay, all right. All right, okay, all right, okay.
My pleasure. I'm so happy to do this for you.
He seems really caring,
is
this
also
guy.
looking better for Chris. With his new leg, he's been able to lose
nice
weight.
boot.
44 pounds, that's fantastic.
Oh, what?
80% of weight loss is diet. The diet was of paramount importance for Chris.
Yes.
I customized an eating program for him. He ate 6 times a day. Eating and exercise. That's how you lose weight.
That's very true.
Let's do the tail of the tape. What was his measurements when we started?
Originally, the left thigh was 21.5 and the right thigh was 25.
Yeah.
21.5 and 25.
What
do we have now?
Okay,
Reveal, go.
23 on the left and
an inch and a half.
23 inches on the right. You match.
They match, girls. That's incredible.
Ahead, Micah says goodbye to Chris.
Oh my gosh, you look great.
And they say hello to my fair lady.
Hello. Hello, fair lady, hello. Oh, the void? The darkness? Oh,
Remember
surprise.
Micah's fantasy back home in Tennessee?
Maybe Extreme Makeover only exists in the void, and that's why it's so difficult to get hold of episodes.
Would love to go to a city like New York.
Red carpet. Glamorous.
A red carpet
diamonds, I want to be the girl that all the guys are turning their heads at.
Well, we bring our small town girl
Are they
to the
gonna throw her from a helicopter? What?
Ever think you'd be in a helicopter over New York City? No! Micah, look at Yankee Stadium!
Wow.
Liberty Helicopters is giving us one heck of a tour. From the airport to Manhattan, it's usually 1 hour. But for you, my fair lady, 10 minutes.
We brought Micah to the
goodness.
fashion capital of the world. Not just for new outfits,
Ooh la la.
but
We're
new
gonna have a photo
outlooks.
shoot
Okay,
with flashing lights and a photo noise.
To your home where you're in New York.
Welcome to the Waldorf Astoria.
Ooh,
Here we are in the
the
Royal Suite,
Waldorf.
the former home of the Duke and Duchess of Windsor. And tonight, Micah,
Ooh.
the Royal Suite is yours.
No.
Oh, that's quite nice.
So,
Give you a little
Micah,
bit
I
of
thought I'd take you shopping to Henry
luxury.
Vendel, and guess what? They've closed the shop to the public, and I've had them open it just for you.
That's right. Micah has the whole store to herself.
I chose
What is the budget on this show? The budget's like millions.
Vendel because it has the best of the best, and it's
Oh,
very
Trinny and Susanna would be
fashion-forward.
proud. A daytime
Now, whether you're
tweed,
at Fifth Avenue
evening
or you're at a
chiffon.
mall in your own town, these are keys for every girl's wardrobe. You got the classic jeans, which I love, a little more flare at the bottom, and a tailored jacket is key. You can do black,
Yeah,
you can do
but-
brown. Those are neutral colors that you can move throughout your wardrobe.
A bootcut jean and a brown velvet tailored jacket. What was the identity of the 2000s? What was all that? Very strange.
Very pretty.
Oh,
I love the
fashion.
classic
Runway.
black. It creates a longer, leaner silhouette. This is
Yeah.
great for college or great for a career girl. And instead of the blazer, I thought, you know what?
Opt for
Let's go with something
versatility.
with more texture. And I
The fashion tips. Black elongates. Opt for versatility. And details add interest.
love the diamond buttons.
Diamond buttons. Diamond
Since
buttons?
she's becoming a star, a meeting with one of New York's brightest stars.
Hi, reach is open.
I love you.
That's it. That's what I want to hear. That's the best etiquette.
1, 2, 3. Nice.
Do you mind taking a photo of me and Lawrence together?
That would be really nice. I'd love that.
Micah.
Okay, baby, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Here's to new friendships.
Well, Micah, you know what I'd like?
What would
I'd
you
like a little kiss.
Okay.
Right here on the cheek, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, Micah. Have a good time in New York.
No. One word. No.
Do you feel like a movie star?
Yes, I do. I feel like one.
Selene, go. The rainbow
For our
gout.
new woman of the
Oh,
world,
look.
the crossroads of the
Candlelit
world.
gout.
Your name in lights. Micah's
That's
not only in Times Square. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh! Mike!
I can't believe it! Celebrity! Woohoo!
To bring an even brighter
That's
smile
quite
to Micah's
sweet.
face, another member of her extreme team.
Hi, Micah. I'm Dr. Dorfman. How are you? Micah couldn't even close her mouth. Without Dr. Silligy's surgery, her dentistry was impossible. Let's get the braces
Oh, I
off.
thought it was gonna
Lighten
rave.
your teeth
Oh.
up, then we'll reevaluate.
Goodbye,
Oh, don't
braces.
do
Here we
veneers. Come on.
This won't be a white knuckle experience. It's going to be a white teeth experience. Your braces are off. It's time for you to see your teeth.
Oh
No
my
veneers.
gosh.
Fantastic.
This is so cool. I absolutely love the way my teeth look. My braces are gone. My overbody's gone. And now
Interesting
I'm just
before shot
walk
they
out the
picked.
door and just smile for the whole world to see me.
Wow.
Micah's ready for final touches.
See, look, the same man, but this man has black hair instead of brown.
And so too, Chris.
Welcome to Hermenegildo Zegna.
Wow, it's a nice place.
Yeah,
Today,
and then
I'm
Gilles
going
de
to make you a
Joisliers.
supermodel from head to toe. Let's go.
Tyra Banks.
This is very nice on you. It's called casual elegance. I took
Oh.
4 different pieces from the store. Instead of doing something tailored, I put you in the suede jacket.
Casual elegance. Would you ever describe a brown v-neck as casual elegance and an unbuttoned shirt? For a layered look, casual elegance. All
Fits your
right.
body well. So with the form-fitting V-neck cashmere sweater, it shows off the great midsection. And a perfect alternative to denim is a dress slack. It's just as comfortable.
A dress slack. Casual elegance. A dress slack.
This is machine washable. I love the brown color. How does it feel?
So good.
Nice. Good. I love this look on you. This is my favorite. It's American chic. I love the brown. Then this is the best thing for a man to have in his wardrobe. A shirt with stripes with multicolors. You can do a blue blazer. You can do a denim jacket. You can do so many options.
Nice.
Why? Brown and stripy? Why? You're like a circus tent cosplaying as a Jaclyn Hill palette.
Get yourself in the mirror. Say goodbye, Chris.
See ya.
My friend Flora Fuentes
Ooh.
flew all the way from the East Coast
to apply a semi-permanent
I want
tint.
to cover the gray in here, and then just give him some soft highlights in the front and give you a sun-kissed look.
I wonder if he's going to get 10 different shades of highlights by that psychotic hairdresser we met last time.
And the first to get a look?
Micah.
Oh my gosh, you look great!
Can you believe that?
Oh my
I love that top and necklace
oh,
on
look at your reveal.
Micah.
You're gonna knock him dead.
And that reveal...
He's on a boat!
Back home in Florida.
I don't feel handicapped anymore, and I definitely don't feel the pain. I wonder what my wife's gonna think.
Oh, what's gonna happen?
A welcoming party has gathered at a marina on the
What's
Atlantic
gonna
coast.
happen?
As Chris's fantastic voyage returns to home port,
Top
back
drive.
on course.
Getting the sweaty palms and a little shaky in the knees right now. I don't want to fall over with my new legs, you know.
Oh.
It may be dark, but the crowd will be able to see how well Chris can walk.
Is he far away? Are they all gonna be like, hello? Everybody clap!
What a difference from 10 weeks ago when Chris began his extreme makeover. Lost.
Why do they have him just like walking into the building? That is such a weird choice. Why have him like... What? I do not get that at all. Why would they do all that? That's very strange.
And confused. He now knows where he's going.
Things have definitely changed. Chris is
Yeah,
standing
surely-
tall, and he is now complete. Friends and family, let me introduce you to the new Chris Wisely.
Wow, that is quite a cheer. Oh, from the balcony. Oh no, he looks a bit like Alex Jones. I mean... Sorry, I'm sorry, this person is Alex Jones. Oh no! But... Incredible, an incredible transformation, incredible, absolutely incredible. They've given him quite the intense spray tan though, haven't they? Oh my goodness.
Chris has
Oh, he looks so
stirred an
happy,
emotional
though.
storm.
It's like a tidal wave of love. It just blows you away. It just blows you away.
Ooh. Bit too much makeup for my liking, but there we go.
I just wanted to grab him. I just want to get him home.
Ooh, she's feeling negligee.
She's still crazy about me. I
Aw.
just see it in her eyes. She was just so happy.
And here's why.
Oh, right, here we go.
In addition to the miraculous
Oh,
Autolock
penis.
prosthetic leg, Chris received a brow lift with muscle relaxer, cheek
A brow lift with muscle relaxer. Does that mean it's like Botox, basically? I kind of prefer him a little bit more with a beard, though, I must say. But like in 2006, it was all about clean shaven.
lift, upper and lower eyelid lift, liposuction under chin,
A lid lift.
liposelection of the abdomen, chest, and hips, lip repositioning, V-beam laser
So yeah,
treatment.
we didn't get told about what a lip repositioning is, because I would have been really fascinated to learn more about that. They just sort of said he got a hair transplant and lip repositioning, didn't they? But they never actually showed us him getting that. That's kind of weird. Really, well, like, why leave that out? I feel like that's quite, especially something like a hair transplant. I can imagine loads of people would be very interested about the results from that and like the process.
Photodynamic therapy, 6 Da Vinci porcelain veneers, zoom whitening.
When did he get veneers? When did he get veneers? Did I black out? When did he get veneers? Oh, I hate Da Vinci veneers. Stupid.
A hair transplant and restoration. Scuba lessons from Echo Dive Center. And from Scuba Pro,
A wetsuit.
Oh, that's fun.
For accessories,
We're rewarding you with a
complete
wetsuit.
set of scuba diving gear.
but there was even more.
We thought it'd be great if you had a second honeymoon with Sue.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
we're sending you on a 5-day romantic trip at any all-inclusive Sandals Beach resort at one of the following: Jamaica, Antigua, St. Lucia, or the Bahamas.
Antigua.
But for Chris,
Antigua?
the most priceless
Antigua. Is it not Antigua? Antigua? Oh, I'm not sure about that. Duh.
gift of all.
Here's your life. Welcome to it. I am whole.
A life restored.
And just a hole.
And one reborn. Wait till you see Micah.
Ignore.
This is a true Fair Lady transformation.
Yes! Come on, girls! Time for the void! What's all that? There's so many huge gaps.
Time in heels.
How can you walk in these things?
You're gonna be walking in them in no time.
Look at her
And one
progress.
foot in front of the other. Gliding as if we're walking.
Micah was the biggest challenge of my career, and I am absolutely blown away at her progress.
If Micah was the biggest challenge of your career must be so easy, sis. So easy.
Soon, Micah will be walking the red carpet.
She'll be walking
I mean, she's
like
still
a
very
runway
stiff,
model in
but...
no time.
And to get...
Walking like a runway model? I don't think I've ever seen. But walking in heels is difficult. It's not easy, especially as that looked like quite a large heel to put her in, with a platform at the front as well, that she might never have actually done before. So I do feel like she's made excellent progress. So, you know, maybe something has worked, but
Give her a
I'm
runway
excited
look.
for this.
Excellent.
The Extreme Team's hair guru.
Oh,
Kim
no.
Vo.
Well, Micah, we're gonna take the tomboy out of you and make you more of a temptress. So what we're gonna do is take away all this blonde and make it be brunette with golden pieces right around here.
The great thing about
don't like
having
all
these
that.
extensions is
Oh
that
my
the
goodness.
whole body, and she'll be able to style it straight, curly, any way she likes.
Only in Hollywood would you spend thousands of dollars to add hair, and only in Hollywood would you then...
We're going to cut some of this hair away from her face. She's so petite, we don't want to overpower her. We just want to frame her face.
Why did you put all that?
Two words. Janice Remex. She's gonna be doing your makeup today.
What we're gonna do is some neutral colors, but I'm gonna use a dark liner, and we're gonna do a smoky eye.
That is an old MAC blush, I believe. That idea, so this for some reason, this little section of the show is going like so fast. We're getting like nothing. I love the idea of putting a shimmer on the eyelid and then smudging in a dark liner towards the actual eyelashes. That is an excellent surefire way. It's not going to give a smoky eye by any stretch of the imagination. I've got a smoky eye on. What she's done is just a natural framing of the eyes, which is almost like a neutral, it's almost like eye shape contouring, which works beautifully for a natural look. Little bit of shimmer across the eyelid, almost a little bit of bronzer or contour through the crease, just a little tiny bit to buff in, and then a darker liner across the eyelashes and just smudge that in. And you've got a gorgeous, lovely little eye look there. But what's she going to do for the rest of it? I see this hot pink blush. Personally, if you've got a fake tan on, don't go for the hot pink blushes. Go for the more orange, rosy tones, because that's going to be a lot more flattering.
Use a nice hit of a pink blush, and we're gonna follow that with a nice
A
soft
white.
pink lip. That's
Soft pink! That was a white and purple lip gloss, sis, but all right.
really gonna be elegant.
Close your
Elegant.
eyes.
Elegant? A white lip gloss? Elegant? I mean, it's very 2000s though, isn't it? Like, very 2000s elegance. But let's see. So, the back of her hair with her hair extensions in actually looks quite nice. When he cut the front, like here, I was a bit like, are they going to have to take those out and put those back in? Because that looked really short. But here we go. All right, let's go. She does kind of look quite nice as a brunette. I wouldn't call... Would you call this brunette? I'd call this like level 7 blonde, personally. But, you know, that's just my opinion. I think everyone looks lovely with like blonde in their hair. Everyone.
Turn around. Look in the mirror.
Manhandled. Oh! Oh, I like that dress.
This is what I've wanted for so long. All those people that made fun of me.
Micah, from the moment you got here, there's been a group of people that have been in love with you.
And
We have
I would not describe her hair as brunette.
another surprise for you.
Who's this?
Say hello to your team!
Your team! Oh.
David, Michael, Amanda, Tim!
I'm speechless.
They all look the same.
You've done it. I'm so proud of you. I feel sexy.
Oh, he looks terrifying.
How does sexy feel?
It feels good.
Micah wasn't feeling so sexy 3 months ago.
All right. Micah wasn't feeling so sexy 3 months ago.
Well, she's come out of hiding. A beauty for all the world to see.
Oh my God.
That's different makeup.
This is her coming out
And that's a
party.
different makeup artist.
I put Micah in a black halter dress to show off her sexy new figure.
Black
And
halter
this
dress,
pin
gorgeous.
Makes it the perfect exit dress.
That is lovely.
Perfect period earrings. The shoes are black beaded slingbacks to finish off the look.
Lovely.
Okay, Micah, are you ready?
Why didn't you put her in this? See, that is elegance. Black is always going to be classic elegance. And do you know what's even more elegant than just black? Sparkly black.
Yes, I am so ready.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm excited for this.
Awaiting Micah
Come
at
on,
the
Micah.
legendary Orangery in Knoxville, Tennessee,
Orangery.
her friends and close-knit family.
I'm going to see a daughter I've never seen before. She's just ready to fly away.
I just don't know what to expect.
bird.
I'm so nervous right
Little
now. I
pigeon.
could pass out.
Oh, don't do all that.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to witness a miracle. The miracle of Micah.
I've always
Miracle.
wanted to walk on the red carpet, and tonight is my night.
My fair lady is now your fair lady.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She is so elegant. Wow.
They thought there was a, where's Micah? Oh my God, that is Micah.
Oh, goose pimple scale. Wow. Okay, let's look at the makeup there. I don't think that this makeup is hateful, actually. I think it really works well for her. I would have changed the lip gloss. I don't think I would have gone for such a light lip gloss and such a reflective lip gloss, but that was the trend at the time. That was the trend, so it's allowed, you know?
And I thought, that's a miracle.
Why are they... Stop using the word miracle. That dress is gorgeous. She looks incredible.
Just as beautiful as her mother was all those years ago. It made my heart just explode.
I find it very difficult to hear what you're saying, sir. Oh, she looks so good.
Drop dead gorgeous. Just melted me right there. Just
Aw.
so emotional for her.
It's so beautiful. Why are you crying?
She went away like a precious stone that hadn't been cut or polished. And you guys brought her back shining like the Hope Diamond.
And here's what we did. Upper and lower jaw surgery.
Incredible. Plastic surgery is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Chin repositioning, implantable contact lenses, acne treatments, laser hair removal, braces removed, tooth reshaping, zoom whitening, speech therapy, and etiquette lessons. Micah lost 35 pounds, 32 and a half inches,
35? When
and
did she
went from
lose-
a size 12
When did she lose 35 pounds? That's also an incredible transformation in itself.
to a size 2.
A
The most
size
extreme
2?
makeover ever. A masterpiece.
My fair lady, would you like to dance?
Brought to life.
Who is this man? Dancing
She's
with the
got
stylist.
Style. She's got class. She's got that walk.
I saw a little girl that didn't get to go to a junior senior prom. And now,
What's
a dad
happening?
couldn't ask for any more.
This is a true fair
What's
lady
happening?
transformation.
This was an amazing party.
One thing I will say that always does bother me about these old shows is that she's got a gorgeous golden spray tan on. Her foundation does not match this spray tan at all. What they've done is they've put on a really light coloured foundation on the face, but they haven't done like a bronzer in the same sort of tone as her shoulders or her neck or her décolletage or her like sternum? Is that the word? Sternum here? Like, it needs to kind of like, you need to pull in the same colours so that you look uniformed. But back in the day, like, nobody ever did this in makeup. Nobody ever did that.
This is like a birthday to me because it's a birth to a new life.
If you'd like to be considered for an extreme makeover,
Wow.
go to abc.com.
Be quiet. Wow. 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 She looks absolutely incredible in the end shots there. This is... Okay, so... Oh, right. Let's... Okay. Laptop away, girls. I'm going to take my hanger out there, my lovelies, and just sort of, like, talk a little bit about what we've seen today. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about Micah at the end there, because she looked absolutely... absolutely stunning. And I do feel like, I understand that, like, you can't put, like, hair extensions on a universal healthcare program. That would be absolutely unhinged to even suggest such a thing. But things that you absolutely cannot change about your body without going under surgery in order to improve your quality of life, to eat, to be able to speak, I do feel like should be on healthcare, universal healthcare. As I mentioned earlier, I do feel kind of, like, conflicted about praising this show because they have done excellent work on her. But at the same time, how many more other Micahs are there out there that needed this help and potentially never got it, ever? But I can't deny that she looked absolutely stunning at the end. That gorgeous black halter neck satin dress with that little just bead of like sparkly black, absolutely drop dead stunning. I need to go out immediately and get myself a halter neck black satin dress now. And I'm going to talk a little bit about Chris as well, because that transformation was kind of like, I'm a bit annoyed that they kind of glossed over some of the more integral parts about like a masculinization transformation. So things like a hairline transplant. I feel like there are lots of men out there that are really eager to look at those kinds of options. And it's weird that they just didn't include them, because arguably, like, nowadays, the amount of men that I know that have had hairline transplants, and the amount of women that I know that have had hairline transplants, the amount of trans people that I know that have had hairline transplants, me included, it's like gold dust information that I'm really surprised they didn't include that. So that's kind of weird. I think his transformation was quite inspiring as well. And I love the fact that they gave him that extra gift of like being able to enjoy the ocean again, because clearly that was like an integral part of the enjoyment of his quality of life. And I feel like I'm actually quite happy for Extreme Makeover to have done that for him. Must admit, I hated the overall look at the end because I did think immediately Alex Jones, but I think that's because back in 2006 he wasn't actually well known, and I don't think maybe he would have been known at all. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments box below about what we've seen today, because Extreme Makeover is one of these shows that really does it makes me feel duplicity. It makes me feel two conflicting emotions at the same time. Is it ambivalence or is it duplicity? I'm not quite sure. I don't know. Anyway, my loves, thank you so much for watching today. It is time for the Patreons. And you can see yourself scrolling past on the screen here. Yes, you can, my lovelies. And I also want to say a massive hello and welcome to the new Patreons. Comfy Rana, Amanda Powell, Claire Abernathy, Smiths and Legends, and Steph L. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon, my loves. If you want to check out what you can get as benefits if you join the Patreon, my lovelies, check the little link in the description box below. You get access to the Discord, you get access to archived live streams, and a couple of unlisted videos that never went live here on YouTube. And I want to say a happy birthday for September 25th to Erin Conkle, you gorgeous stunner. I hope you had a lovely day. And today's Twitch shout out goes to Ginger Ninja 197. Thank you so much for following me over on Twitch, you stunning woman on the go. If you want to be in with a chance of being featured in my next video's Twitch shout out, make sure you follow me on Twitch. It is Luxeria Plays, and I stream 3 nights a week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And it's time for the top tier Patreons. A huge thank you to Kelly Loom, Erwin Fox, Stephanie Niatupski, Steffi Tech, Casey Donahue, Traverful, Ryan Vita, Elizabeth Stone, Celine Yates, Lane Wade, Caitlin Coating, Min Min TM, Caitlin Wright, Jenny Hendricks, Abigail Ash, ContraPoints, Victoria Waldock, Succubus Lena, Shell Herman, Jodia, Jara Pavlovsky, Jevod, Orkos Samoji, Moldy Apple, Victoria Corella, Megan Holly, Dana Broderick, and Moisten98. Oh yes, gorgeous. Thank you for the support. And you know what, my lovelies? I'm going to leave it on the note of always make sure you take time out for your friends in your life. I think it is really important that we have times where we remind our friends why they're in our lives and why we keep them around us. Treat them to a nice little coffee, make sure they're doing all right, and just spread some love to them, my loves. And I will see you in the next video, gorgeous.